Good morning, church, and welcome to our weekly online get-together. My name's Dave, and I'm one of the pastors at Community Christian Church at Carillon. And today I want you to think about your image. Now, you and I are constantly encouraged to present an image to the world, to create an idealized version of ourselves to show to the world around us. We all want to be well thought of, to have others like us, respect us, admire us. I want people to like me. I want people to respect me, admire me. I want the world to think well of me. And you want the world to think well of you too. We all want that. It's human nature. We say things like, put your best foot forward. Make a good impression. Show things in their best light. Put a good spin on the situation. We carefully build up an image that we want the world to believe is us. We play dress up and we pretend. We pretend that we are kinder than we really are, smarter than we really are, friendlier than we really are, maybe slimmer than we really are. You know, it's a funny thing. The world tells us that it values authenticity and that we should proudly be exactly who we are. No pretenses, no vanity, no retouching our photos. But I fear that those who tell us how authentic they are really no different from anyone else. It's just that instead of trying to appear nicer, these folks are trying to appear more authentic than they actually are. They are, in fact, quite proud of their fake humility, and they usually don't see the irony in that. But a question, is it always so terrible to pretend to be better than you are? Because it seems to me that there are two kinds of pretending. And the difference between the two lies in the purpose of the pretense. And that difference in purpose makes one kind of pretending a bad thing and the other kind of pretending a good thing. Now, the first kind of pretending is the kind that puts up an image and then hides behind it. That kind of pretending seeks to mislead others about who we are. It is designed to make people think things about us that are not true. It's actually a form of lying. But the other kind of pretending is the kind that puts up an image and then tries to live up to it. That kind of pretending doesn't hide who we are, it reveals who we want to be. It shows the world that we are works in progress. It's a motivation for us, a way for us to measure our growth. It's a device for holding ourselves accountable. In short, we pretend to be better people as a way to learn how to actually be better people. In fact, as Christians, we are instructed to engage in this second kind of pretending. Seriously. In Romans 13:14, Paul encourages us to put on the Lord Jesus Christ. In Galatians 3:27, it says, "For as many of you as were baptized into Christ have put on Christ." We are to put on Christ, to cover ourselves in Him, to wear Him like a costume. It's a form of spiritual dress-up in which we imitate the Lord Jesus. C.S. Lewis once commented that when you put on Christ as a costume, the first thing you realize is all the places where the costume doesn't fit. In other words, pretending to be Christ starts with finding out all the ways in which we are not like Christ at all. But remember, this is that second kind of pretending, the kind in which we create a version of ourselves, a picture of who we should be, and then try to live up to it. We use our Jesus costume as a guide to growth, a template for change. Wearing Christ constantly reminds us of what we need to do more of, or what we need to do less of, what we need to focus on. And that's good, because we are not like Christ yet. And we need to know that, to acknowledge that. It's the first step toward a new kind of life. But we don't take that step alone. And next week, I want to go into that further. God bless you all.